Katrina here for MoBuzz TV on Monday, June 4th, and everyone loves a little trivia, right? The good people at Discover magazine recently found themselves wondering, as you will do, how much does the internet weigh? And so they set about finding out. Now, we're talking about the weight of the combined teensy-weensy weights of all those electronic transmissions, not the weight of all the computers and servers and all the hardware on which the internet depends. And not surprisingly, they calculated that all the billions of pieces of digital information passed daily weigh just 0.2 millionths of an ounce. Now you know. For DRM disrupting fun, the saga continues concerning the AACS key, the line of code which decripples HD DVDs. Now, the posting of the code the first time around caused a lot of hullabaloo, as the AACS folks tried to declare such posting illegal. Then they frantically scurried to change the key, which they did, and barely a week later, that one too was posted, only at first, no one noticed. In the comments thread on a blog discussing the absurdity of trying to copyright a number, many people made joke postings of codes declaring them copyrighted. One post included such a code and the line, "What are the odds that this is the new processing key?" And so for a while, no one figured out that it was the key. Cute way of putting it out there, no? In Dealin' news, EMI has worked out a deal with YouTube to distribute the music videos from their catalog of artists. And not only distributing, but they're going to be quite open about users being free to tinker with EMI videos for their own creations. Eric Nicoli, the CEO of EMI Group, said, well, he said a lot of buzzwords strung together, which seemed to mean that they get it. Sharing is good, more exposure for artists is good for business. The deal would also give EMI the tools to track and monetize content, to be able to compensate artists and to pull unauthorized content. The lesson is, better to share and control it than prohibit everything and lose all control. Not that almost any music video you want isn't already available on YouTube in violation of copyright, but it's nice to see it getting official sanction. Tides are changing, and change is good. And more new stuff from Google. Man, do these people ever take a break? This time it's Google Gears, with which they are tackling the problem faced by web-based applications, namely that you have to be on the web to use them, a major drawback in getting large organizations and corporations to warm to Google Apps. Google Gears then aims to let people take info from their web-based applications and use it offline. Importantly, they left it open source, actively inviting users to take a look, tinker, and improve it. Google Chief Executive Eric Schmidt said, yeah, a lot more buzzwords, you know, about the power of community, benefiting everyone, what you'd expect him to say. Not in much of a quoting mood today. Anywho, this is obviously a significant shot at Microsoft as it addresses a main weakness of Google's Office software. Somewhere, no doubt, Bill Gates is probably scowling. In other non-Google search news, we thought we'd mentioned Mahalo, which claims to be bringing back people power. Bucking the trend of greater and greater automation in search technology, a world run by algorithms, Jason Calacanis, a .com vet, is putting his investors' money behind a search engine with a human touch. Mahalo employs 40 people to find the best responses to only the most popular queries in categories like travel, music, television, movies, cars, food, health, news, and sports. They aim to limit results to the 10,000 most popular search terms. Calacanis thinks the moment is right for this since bigger engines are increasingly being tricked and manipulated by crafty marketers. So, although they'll never have the breadth of a Google or a Yahoo, Calacanis boasts that what they will have will, quote, be 10 times better than Google or Yahoo. Damn, those are some pretty strong words. We shall see. And finally, in matters of law and order, overloaded, bloated, spam-infested inboxes bulging under the burden of promises of financial reorganization and penile enlargement will breathe a sigh of relief, if inboxes could breathe. And that's because authorities in the US have nabbed Robert Soloway, a spammer so prolific he's known as the Spam King. The 27-year-old, so young for someone so accomplished, no, was captured last week in Seattle, Washington. In addition to his industrious spam work, he's been indicted on charges of identity theft, money laundering, and mail, wire, and email fraud. A busy boy, this Soloway. And for his efforts, if convicted on all counts, he faces up to 65 years in jail and $250,000 in fines. That's all for today, but here's a little music video about a man a little too obsessed with Digg.